Dear Sinceres, so today we're going to talk about the new moon in Sagittarius, and I want to take this opportunity as well to give you a little bit of an announcement where I will not be doing any more videos on this channel until the end of 2022. I will not be doing a full moon video for the upcoming full moon in Gemini, nor will I be making any new videos for a while, and this is due to personal reasons, but it's just something that is required of me to do for the time being. So some of you who've been following this channel, I don't want you to think that I've given up or I'm closing the channel, which I'm not. But it's more I need some time for myself at the moment, and I won't be able to keep up with the videos for a while. So hopefully you're not going to abandon this channel, because I intend to be back, but it won't be for a while. So going now to the new moon in Sagittarius. So this new moon in Sagittarius is a very amazing moon, fresh moon, with lots of good energy, positivity, hope for the future, joy of life, and wanting to create something new in the horizon, to seeing life with fresh perspective and a higher vision, a higher understanding, and a higher truth. I don't know if you guys have felt that, because I certainly have, but the energy of the eclipses has kind of lifted, and it feels like a breath of fresh air. It's been quite interesting to see how this energy of Sagittarius has already started to manifest. So guys, if you have a Sagittarius in one of your particular houses, do check what's going on there, because with the entrance of Venus, Sun, and now the moon, and of course Mercury is also there, we have this quadruple conjunction of Sun, Moon, Venus, and Mercury. It's like our soul, our spirit, our vitality, our bodies in some degree, our minds and our hearts are getting this beautiful Jupiterian influence of Sagittarius. And now Jupiter, who is really ruling Sagittarius, is in his hometown of Pisces. He is the king of Pisces as well. And so having been in Pisces and also stationing there at the time of this at the time of this new moon, it's quite incredible. As I want to do this really quick, I'm not gonna say much about it. Basically, what my advice for you guys is, think about your dreams, what you want to achieve for your life, your goals. What is it now that you feel inclined to go for, and that will help you grab life with both hands and passion, with optimism and happiness, because Jupiter is so much about happiness and being happy, and is so much about leaving all the messiness of life and confusion of life behind, and just really going for the sky and the universe and the stars. Of course, the dark side of Jupiter is over optimism, being overly optimistic. But the funny thing about Sagittarius sign really, is that it's said that they always land in both feet no matter what happens. And from the Sagittarian people I've met, These guys are so optimistic, always seeing life as the glass half full, always seeing things in a positive manner. Of course, there could be Sagittarius who are afflicted with something, maybe debilitated Jupiter or a strong influence of Scorpio, for example, or other more kind of darker signs. But usually the sign of Sagittarius, these people are always up. Now, the other thing about this new moon, which is happening at 1 degree 37 of Sagittarius, Sagittarius Decan, Sagittarius Dwad, all Saggy, and Piscean energy from Jupiter, who is stationing there, is that we also have a trine of Mars and Saturn, which will help you and aid you in willpower and in really having the strength, the structure to go ahead. Now, this is not 100% because we're still having and suffering the effects of Mars and Neptune square, which kind of are making everything a blur, everything confusing, everything like, oh my god, where should I go? What direction should I take? Because I have no idea what's in front of me and everything seems very foggy. Yeah, that's the square of Neptune and Mars. And for me, it was quite funny because I never really had problems with Mercury retrograde, and all astrologers are like, oh, nightmare, Mercury is retrograde, nothing works. Well, I was in the middle of a reading, which for me, technologically speaking, was a huge disaster because everything kept kind of going off. How many times I had to log into Zoom, I cannot tell you. But anyway, it was quite interesting that this Mars-Neptune effect had the effect of what people call a Mercury retrograde. And it could be that the reason for that is also that Mercury, like Mars, is out of bounds. So it's behaving in a very eccentric way. Though I can't really recall period where Mercury was out of bounds, where this sort of thing was happening. I have to kind of analyze that in depth. But moving on, we have also this chart of Saggy new moon full with mutable signs. Now, if you're new to astrology, maybe you don't know what that means. But basically, there's 3 modalities of astrology, which is cardinal, fixed, and mutable. And we have 4 signs in each of these modalities. And funny enough, that's kind of what forms the squares, so to speak. So fixed signs, they all form a square between each other and an opposition. And so do the mutable signs, Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, and Sagittarius, as do the cardinal signs. Now, the mutable signs, okay, so the cardinal signs, they initiate, the fixed signs, they maintain, and the mutable, they prepare for change. And so what this means is that, guys, be flexible, be adaptable, prepare yourselves for change, to change in order to achieve what you want to achieve in life. Change your mind, be more positive, change your habits, do a complete restructure of your brain, a complete restructure of your mentality so that you can basically make yourself programmable for success, for happiness, for the good things of life. This is what this new moon is talking about. And also, we are having the beginning of Mercury and Venus evening star positions with the sun, meaning that they're going to start appearing just after the sunset, after the sun has set in the horizon in this beautiful sky. And because this is kind of coming after the lunar eclipse we had, where for a while we were not having this at all. This transition also indicates the birth of a new cycle, the birth of something new coming towards our lives. And this is one of the good things why, if you do have dreams and things and plans you want to put in place, don't just wait for the new year. Start now. Start planning and preparing for it now. Okay, Mars is retrograde. Okay, things might take a little longer and be very slow. But you do want to take advantage of this beautiful new moon happening. So this is all I had to say for this video, dear sinceres. I hope it has been of use for you in some way or another. And yeah, I'm gonna leave you at that. I will be still posting once in a while, one thing or another, in my Telegram channel. If you have access to Telegram, then follow me there. And I might post once in a while a video on YouTube, but I will not be making the December predictions or the full moon in Gemini. It won't be many videos this month of December. Apologies for that, but I do hope to see you on the next video. May the cosmos and the stars be with you.